Today guys, I'm just going to show you a few tips on buying locks for your bike. There's a few different brands out there, there's different ratings, and also as well there's independent companies which are rating locks also as well. If you're in a high risk area, sometimes one lock is just not good enough for the bike. We do sometimes recommend high risk areas, city centres, a lot of people around, get an extra lock. Good idea would be a lightweight cable locking the front wheel to the frame, or even locking the rear wheel and the front wheel to the frame depending on length. So unfortunately cables aren't falling under the solid secure range. They don't rate cables because sometimes you don't even need tools. I would recommend a D-shaped lock, or some people know it as the U-shaped lock also as well. Good things about it, you do have a solid steel shaft right the way around the lock, and also the barrel will be a heavy duty barrel. Most manufacturers will install the keyhole underneath, so that's great for picking and drill resistant. Also as well, some manufacturers will do a dual barrel on either side. The bronze, silver and the gold ranges. So the bronze is a small bit weaker. It's not going to take as long to get through as your silver and your gold ones. So when you're going up onto the more high-end ones, the gold rated ones, what you get is a more high tensile steel chamber right the way around the lock. You've got a dual locking mechanism under here. You've also got your anti-pick, anti-jill barrel underneath here. All of the U-locks will come with a bracket for mounting to the bicycle, so you don't have to lug it around in a bag or carry it on the handlebars. So moving on to the likes of the chains and the cables, you could always get a chain or a cable as a secondary lock, locking your wheels to the frame, locking your rear or your front wheel to the frame. Chain locks, they're a small bit easier to get through than the likes of your U-shaped or D-locks, but it still is a good deterrent having two locks on your bicycle. They are going to go and get a hell of a lot easier bike. So again, your cables will be recommended as a secondary lock and not your first option. High risk areas, they're going to break the cable very easily. Within half a minute your bicycle will be gone. So using a cable lock and a D-lock or a U-lock is advisable. You're going to have the bike for longer and it saves all the nonsense of going out, getting receipts, getting Garda reports and then claiming your insurance back. So that was just a quick overview of what locks to be picking out to go with your bikes. But remember folks, €1,000 bike, €100 lock, 10% of the bike's value spent on your lock.